Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 26 of Let's Try Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, Enhanced Edition, which I keep forgetting to mention. Did I hit play? There we are. Hope you guys are doing well and ready to check out some more of what's turning out to be an incredibly fascinating game thus far. And we still, I don't believe, have scratched the surface. Like, we barely have. And we're 25 episodes or 11 hours. Actually, according to Steam, it's more like 20 hours. But, yeah, let's go, son. Alright, so we met Minago herself last time. We're in pretty bad shape. I don't know if we should continue. It looks like more fights are coming up. Maybe we should rest. Let's see if maybe there's a rest up here. There's a mobility check, a lore religion check, some recruits.
I'll watch you back.
You know what we could do? We have 35 potions.
We will win this war.
I mean, it's the long way, but we can, try to get by.
Open your heart to me.
Let's just finish them off.
Death is life's final surprise, and I enjoy surprising people.
You are a grim little something or else, Camellia. I don't know what to make of you yet. Anyway, let's try that. A quick save and talk to Stan. Oh, we can't talk to Irabeth. There's some sort of symbol on the wall. Let's get a better look at it with an ever-burning torch.
Rely on me.
There we go. Some sort of thingamajig. We're gonna grab the party and
I hope you appreciate this.
Camellia gets it. The unholy symbol of Discari, the demon lord who attacked Canabra, is drawn in human blood. And it looks like that. Pretty wicked. Mobility. None other than land. Alright. Oh, that was the ward stone we saw there. I did not realize that. As soon as you step into the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The air in here is laden with the power coming from the stone. Suddenly your head is filled with voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening. Voices pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. You blink and the illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious ward stone. Well, what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand, but wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
Wow. A demon with a mocking smile stands beside the ward stone.
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
Good one, Lan.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious ward stone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabras to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves.
Yikes. Minago's laugh rings through the chamber. We know who Discari is. Oh, let's get an update. We know about the ward stones. Larger than an elephant, this towering insectile nightmare wields a scythe made of bone. His wings are swarms of biting flies, and his inhuman eyes glitter with cruel intelligence. Discari, demon lord of chasms, infestations, and locusts, is believed by many scholars to be the usher of the apocalypse. He carved his realm from the raw matter of the abyss using the great scythe Rift Carver, a weapon he crafted from the remains of the strange creature his father, Pazuzu, mated with tens of thousands of years ago. See, lore like that is just so cool. It's very twisted, but it's very cool. Discari and his cult long plagued the northern nation of Sarkoris, where his cultists were eventually driven into the Lake of Mists and Veils by Aerodin. Yet upon Aerodin's death, Discari's influence on Galarion ripened and burst, transforming Sarkoris into the demon-haunted world wound. Oh, that's Sarkoris. And the goddess Iomade. Right, we know who she is. Goddess of honor, glory, and valor, pretty much. Valor, justice, and honor. Alright, let's continue.
So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruins shall be yours.
The demon blows Staunton a kiss and then holds out her leg, which ends in a cloven hoof instead of a foot. And Baphomet, demon lord of beasts, labyrinths, and minotaurs, Baphomet was the first and greatest minotaur, a beast created by Lamashtu to serve as a leader for her latest creations. Seeking even greater favor from the mother of monsters, Baphomet sought to raid Hell to steal Asmodeus' ruby rod. Unfortunately for him, he was caught. As punishment, the Prince of Darkness inscribed his own symbol on the Minotaur Lord's brow with the nail of his index finger and imprisoned him in a maze so cunningly crafted that Asmodeus declared it unsolvable. Wow, in this act, the Lord of Hell overstepped. The cunning Baphomet not only solved the maze after only a decade, he stole the labyrinth itself from Hell, taking it with him when he returned to the Abyss. Baphomet claimed this new realm for himself. He plots and schemes from his redoubt to return to Hell, this time not to steal from Asmodeus, but to slay him. Wow. Who are you?
You've already forgotten me. You mortals have awfully short memories. Even shorter than your little lives. Staunton, sweetums. Don't you want to introduce me to your friends properly? No? Well, I'd better do it myself. I am Minago, Lily 2 and faithful servant of Baphomet, and leader of his armies. The city is mine now. I'm just starting to settle in, get things just how I like them. But once I'm finished, I promise you, the results will be simply to die for.
Lily 2, a Lily 2. Minago. The powerful Lilitu Minago is one of the demons whose names in Mendev are always spoken with a curse. She's the author of two of the most horrific atrocities in the history of the Crusades, the fall of Dresden and the Red Morning Massacre of Canabras. A Lilitu. They are subversive and hidden horrors, demons who work subtly in their constant quest to destroy and devastate. Lilitus enjoy few things more than leading mortals into all manner of sinful acts, in the hope that when the mortal perishes, their soul will fuel the abyss. The exact nature of sin that a Lilitu tempts a mortal into committing varies, for these demons are adept at reading mortal desires and secrets, quickly discerning which sins a specific target can be convinced to perform. Lilitus possess a hideous ability. They can turn their victims into husks, immobile and desiccated bodies that do not actually die, but preserve their life and consciousness. Lilitu can assume the form of their husks, stealing their face and appearance and treating their poor victims like a living wardrobe. Yikes, that's pretty wicked. Alright, continue.
And it was such a charming little place until you sullied it with your presence. It had such lovely boulevards, quiet and shaded. You took those away from me, and I shan't forgive you for that.
Camellia.
They've done much worse things than spoil the promenades. All the people they've killed.
Right?
Yes, of course, you're right. I grieve for the common folk as well.
You feel righteous fury swell within you. How dare this demon besmirch the ground of this beautiful world with her hooves, a world created by the gods and cultivated by mortals? And these cultists, how dare they betray all that is sacred in the world and join the forces of the foulest evil? Can they repent and redeem themselves, or have they followed the path of evil past the point of no return? The wardstone seems to sense your thoughts. The chamber grows slightly brighter. What are you doing to the stone?
Well, quite what am I doing to it? Probably the same thing I did to many of your comrades. Sweetly and tenderly persuading it to abandon the mortals and join our side.
The demon brings her clawed finger coquettishly to her lips.
Prepare to fight to the death, demon! We won't let that happen.
You feel a sudden rush of wild rage, and with it comes a feeling of monstrous, unbridled, destructive power. It is like the power you felt in the shield maze when you were confronting Savamelik, but now it feels more fully fledged, more conscious. Savamelik, you met the demon Savamelik in the shield maze where he performed unknown brutal rituals on young mongrels with Wenduog's help. Savamelik fled from you, leaving his servant Hosilla to deal with the problem. I don't know if I should say shut your filthy mouth, scum. Should probably like that response. Okay, good. Requires angel mythic path. Reveal the light of heaven. Your victory celebrations are a little premature, demon. Echoing the holy flame erupting from your hand. The light also gets brighter and brighter until it floods the chamber. You hear the voices again, stronger now. They repeat your words like a choir of angels. You performed an action that was good.
Hey, no eyes! Didn't you tell us that heaven had turned its back on us and no one would come to our aid?
Baphomet cultist, the demon giggles, but you hear a note of astonishment in her laughter. A man standing among the cultists turned to her. Don't listen to her. The fiend wants us to lose all hope. She won't succeed.
I'm done with this shit! I only followed this hoofed menace because I thought the Crusaders had it, and there was no other way to protect my family.
Oh.
But now I see that there is hope. I won't bow before these heinous idols ever again. If they kill me, at least I'll die a decent death.
The cultists glanced at each other, hesitating. At last, the man who was first to speak up against Minago rips Baphomet's unholy symbol from his chest and casts it to the floor.
Yes! Return to our side, friends! Have courage! We will welcome you back. And heaven never abandoned you, no matter what this deceiver told you.
Turncoat, I'll cut out your heart.
A tattoo-covered cultist reaches for his weapon.
We'll see how tough you really are. We'll let you frighten us once, but it won't happen again.
An elf with a face deformed by acid throws her unholy symbol at him. At him?
Save the last one for me.
Okay, who are we up against? Oh, some cultists. And Minago. We can view her now. 17 outsider, 11 witch. This is by far our biggest challenge. Sela, first of all, needs to get the right weapon on. Camellia, go ahead and put a battle ward on Erebeth and do one of those. Sela has no lay on hands left. Duration until the target of the smite is dead. Smite evil against Minago. Lan, start shooting Minago. I wish I could help those cultists back there, but our best bet right now is to go after Minago.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Knights of Lauren Elzarian. Well, I don't have any grease, huh? I don't have anything. Do a +1. And let's get it on. Wave of fatigue. Let's see. She's fatigued, don't know. But I think she got her smite evil off. And now she's on foot going to attack Minago.
Take you!
Erebeth, I can't tell. It won't let us examine her. Stanton, Camellia is still doing her thing. Or more cultists or something? What's happening? All the recruits are getting into it. Okay, now let's see. Battle Ward is cast. So Camellia should fight that one.
Wide open.
She still has full health. Magdalor, Elzarian. There we go. I have range right now. Let's start firing back there. We have Erebeth, Sela. Let's move over here and attack
Guide my blade!
Camellia, Lan. Alright. Sela. Smite evil. Oh my gosh. 35 damage to Sela. That's not good. What will her stabilize do? We're gonna need another crack at this. Oh, they don't lose any more hit points, but they should come back to life, or she should come back to life anyway. Oh, down went the dude already.
Spirits demand your blood.
Touch AC. You frequently miss the enemy Minago. There are many spells and abilities that your armor won't protect you against. To work, they need to just touch the target. This is the touch attack. It ignores armor and shields. A creature's touch AC is usually lower than their full AC, as it doesn't include the bonuses from the armor, natural armor, and shields. Touch attacks can be made in melee and from a distance array. In most cases, the larger a creature is, the bigger the difference between its full AC and touch AC. To increase your combat efficiency, try using this. Camellia, Divine Zap. Okay.
So this is how it feels.
Wow, Camellia just went down with a fireball. All the cultists are down. I don't think... Are we supposed to do this right now? She's only down 1 hit point. Oh my gosh, son. Man. Target the Scary cultists. Maybe if we take them out. Okay.
Unexpected.
Wow, land went down.
I feel faint.
Do I have some angelic ability I can do? Light of the Angels?
That's it. I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the Ward Stone? Here's a little demonstration.
Irritation seeps into Monago's voice. Oh, snap. The demoness whispers a spell and a wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your companions wince in pain, but it is nothing compared to what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into your mind, drowning you in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rocks through your skull. Your evil spells won't stop a righteous army.
Iomedae is with us!
You performed an action that was good.
Yes. Keep telling yourself that.
The roar of voices blends into an unbearable wall of screaming. Your vision goes dark. Wow. During the game, you'll meet friendly clerics who can heal or resurrect your companions for a fee. Then we saved our money. Everyone got rocked there, no questions.
Praise Iomedae, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long, I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
Wait, we're in an inn somewhere? What? What happened?
We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
Nice, Defender's Heart. Irabeth punches her fist into her palm. What is the situation in the city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
I found a cultist dispatch in the dungeons. It seems they're holed up in the Tower of Estrad.
Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
Huh, Tower of Estrad has been revealed. Dispatch loss, gain 54 XP. Demons to refresh are malign and destructive creatures native to the outer sphere plane known as the Abyss. Demons exist for one reason, to destroy. Where their more lawful counterparts, the devils of Heck, seek to twist mortal minds and values to remake and reshape them into reflections of their own evil. Demons seek only to maim, ruin, and feed. They recruit mortal life only if such cohorts speed along the eventual destruction of hope and goodness. Death is, in some ways, their enemy, for a mortal who dies can often escape a demon's depredations and flee. to their just reward in the afterlife. It is the prolonging of mortal pain and suffering that fuels a demon's lusts and desires, for it is partially from mortal sin and cruelty that these monstrous fiends were born. What do you plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Ward Stone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabras, but every city with a Ward Stone will be destroyed, including the capital.
Wow.
We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomede's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
Man, I just woke up. Tell me about the Ward Stone. Why is it so important?
The Ward Stones are a gift of Iomede. Created
We heard
personally
this.
by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The Ward Stones keep the World Wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabras obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the Abyss.
Just hit my water bottle, guys. Can I help you in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller.
Oh, wow.
He insisted he be allowed to examine the Ward Stone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone.
Huh. Storyteller was in Kingmaker. Irabeth lowers her voice almost to a whisper.
Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was.
Huh.
I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened.
Okay, Prelate Hulrune once again. Is Canabras' framed prelate, Hulrune Shapok, first gained the trust and admiration of the city's people by organizing inquisitions against suspected demon worshippers and witches. Hulrune and his force of elite witch hunters exposed dozens of cultists and spies, and it is said executed many more under suspicion but with no real proof. These events started the Third Crusade, widely accepted as the least effective and most self-destructive of the four crusades. Still, Hulrune evoked respect and admiration in the populace as well as fear, and agreed to guide the city as its prelate. Canabras, of course.
There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use.
The half-orc smiles at you encouragingly.
And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabras, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna.
Huh.
If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
So I think the game is pretty much about to open up now, at least open up around Canabras. There's a lot of different quests we're getting here that we have to read about and check in the journal. Irabeth clears her throat. Everything is clear.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabras still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault.
Nice.
Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Inevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day.
Cool.
You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Tierabade residence has been revealed. Of course, in Nevia, Tierabade is the Eagle Watch's most adept scout. She was among the unlucky ones who ended up with you in the dungeons under Canabras and accompanied you on the long and exhausting journey to the surface, and is Irabeth's wife. Alright, here we go, son. Let's go, son. Boom. Okay, we've got a lot to figure out here. Journal, first of all. Day of the city has been completed. Devoured by darkness. Those swallowed by the darkness have found freedom at last. However, the welcome light of day that glimmers up ahead by no means heralds the end of their trials. Complete. Okay, we've got the Wordstone Legacy and Companion Quests. So, first, Worm Family Secrets. The last chapter to complete the quest or it will fail afterward. Oh, so we have to complete it in this chapter. That's what that means, okay. Clear a path to the surface for Horgus. Okay, we did that. Now we just have to talk to Horgus. Spies amidst our ranks. We showed Irabeth the dispatch. Scout out the Tower of Estrad. Irabeth does not have the numbers to force the demons out of the Tower of Estrad. She prefers to confine her actions to scouting and information gathering for now. The Burning City. The city that for years guarded the border between the World Wound and the rest of Galarian is no more. Canabras has been reduced to a flaming ruin where a desperate battle is raging. Everything hangs in the balance. Will the story of the Crusades end here and now? Or will mortal kind have one last chance for victory? So first up, find the storyteller. The Crusaders are seeking the advice of a strange elf who calls himself the Storyteller. If he is still alive somewhere in the ruins of Canabras, he must be found at all costs. We have to talk to Staunton. Find a secret entrance to the Grey Garrison. The Grey Garrison is well fortified. The Crusaders made sure of that. Attacking from the front will come at a heavy cost. But what if there was a weakness in the garrison's defenses? Now the knights will be praying that they can find a flaw in their own fortifications. Funny how things turn out. Indeed. And help the Crusaders attack the Great Garrison. What was the point of getting to the surface just to end up in another bloodbath? The underground passage led straight into the Grey Garrison, where cultists and Crusaders were battling for control of the old barracks. Things could be worse. Though there are enemies nearby, there are allies to be found as well. Okay, so, and then a common cause. In troubled times, some people set aside old feuds while others cling to them until their dying breath. As they prepare for their final attack on the Great Garrison, the Crusaders are gathering all the allies they can, even those whom the Crusaders would have scorned before the city's destruction. Gather allies for the attack on the Great Garrison. How many people are there still alive in the city who can hold a weapon or cast a spell? Potential allies may be found in the most unlikely of places. Finally, companion quest. A friend in need is a friend indeed. How do you find someone in the chaos that was once Canabras? It's like finding a grain of sand in the sea, a spark in a bonfire, or a kind act in a demon lord, and still, difficult doesn't always mean impossible. Find Jana Aldori, Sila's friend. Was she in Kingmaker, Jana Aldori? I think she was. Maybe not, though. An Eagle Watch fighter and Sila's friend Jana Aldori went missing during a demon attack. Irabeth would appreciate any information about her. We have leveled up, son. We can level up. It looks like we've got... Okay, we can see 4 character sheets, but we don't have 4 characters in our party. Let me get back to my melee here, or start my melee, I should say. Can't use the chainmail. Alright. And how do I have 2 arcane weapon enchantments? Do these actually stack? I think they do, and I forgot about it. No, duplicates do not stack. Okay. Alright. But I should have a fresh spellbook at least? Yep. Okay, cool. Magdalar is here. We can rest. We've got a personal chest with a Sovereign Dragon. Usable item. Summons a tiny pet Sovereign Dragon. Sovereign Dragon's great wisdom provides +1 morale bonus on Knowledge World, Knowledge Arcana, Lore Nature, and Lore Religion checks. Nice. Let me collect that. So how do we use that? Do I have to equip it? Or put it down here? Oh, I do. Now, is this a one-time usable item? Is this like a persistent thing? Let me try something. Let's not only quick save, but save game as... Well, how long have we been playing? 36 minutes. It's about time to wrap it up. We won't do that yet. I don't know if this is a
I'm gone.
Oh, is that it? No, that's a cat, bro. I have one eye closed because I'm getting a slight attack. Allergy attack. Huh, it's not working. Maybe we can do it outside. I don't see any dragon. Alright. I'm not going to get on horseback here. We'll just walk through. We'll probably start leveling up. I don't know what class just yet I want to level up. Oh, this is going to get so cool, guys. There's Camellia. There's Horgus. Anevia. Staunton. Lan. Oh my goodness. And a bunch of names I don't recognize. Wow. Very cool. So, we'll get into this more next time for show. Looks like we can go down. Foreign Autumn Haze. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Next time we'll level up probably. See where we want to take them. We could take at least a quick peek at how we would do the level up. We could go into Magus. We'll get +1 base attack bonus, which is nice. Can cast 3 level 1 spells. Level 3 Arcane Rider gets... wait. Oh yeah, just a +1 attack base attack bonus, and it looks like 1 reflex. And that's it, 1 reflex save. We get Magus Arcana. We get a feat. That's about it. And 2 spells, it looks like. A feat, a Magus Arcana, 4 skill points. But what if I were to go into, like I said I was going to, but it does not seem as major right now. Outdoor Defender. I'd get a feat and a bonus combat feat. And a base attack bonus of 1, Fortitude +2. But weapon proficiency, dueling sword. I was going to use that dueling sword, but it's honestly, I think we're going to find better pretty quickly. Plus we get fighter proficiencies, which, would be useful for a Magus depending on how you move. Let's cancel out, but let's look at that dueling sword. Cold Iron Masterwork dueling sword. Yeah, I mean, we can, we'll find better than that, I think. It is nice, but we'll find better. Cold Iron Rapier is just about there, other than not being masterwork. And we have a lot to sell. Lots of goodies. Can level everybody up thus far. Very cool. So we'll get into this next time, guys. If you want there to be a next time and you want to see more, then go ahead and give this video a like or leave a comment. Either of those lets me know that you'd like to see more, and thus more will get made. But I'm pretty sure I can tell you that yes, more will get made, because this is just starting out, guys. 20 hours in, it's that huge of a game. Absolutely massive, so we will be checking it out some more. And I hope to have you there with me, guys. So, also, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like. But those are just suggestions. Do what you will. It's all good. Actually, I want to have the short sword. There we go. So, yeah. Do hope to see you guys next time. Like I said, we're just starting out on this wide world of Wrath of the Righteous. I just realized I really rolled a con of 10. I always kind of go low con, you know, to get the benefit of other abilities and stuff, but oh well. We were a pretty effective spellcaster, at least. The +3 is not that terrible for spellcasting, and I always like charisma, even if it doesn't necessarily benefit me too much. But hey, those persuasion demoralize when I use them, quite effective, as we've seen over this early first 25 episodes or so. Alright, guys. Also useful from use magic device skill checks. That's good to know. I am fully stuffed up now. I will see you again next time. Until then, guys, be well, live well, stay well. Much love, peace, and joy, and I'm like in awe of this game. So cool. And, oh, there's something here we'll go over really quick. Material components. Character Elzarian has prepared the spell Treat Affliction. It requires the material component first aid kit, which you don't possess. Oh, I thought we did. Material components are items necessary for casting a spell. If the spell requires any such components, they would be listed in its description. These items are expended when the spell is cast. You can buy material components for spells from vendors. You can, for example, visit a safe place to shop for components. Pretty sure I have a first aid kit, though. Anyway, yeah, we Gucci. Good to go. See you guys next time. Ciao for now.